Am I the Zorglord for breaking a male glorp's nose because he apparently didn't know what stop means? I, 21F, went to my local nutrient distribution habitation the other rest turn to get 1 to 2 items and then returned to my rest quarters. As I'm grabbing said items, they were on different aisles. I notice a male glorp, roughly 45 to 55, following me quite closely. You may say, oh, maybe it's just a weird coincidence? He wanted something on that aisle. No. He didn't pick up or even look at anything, didn't even have a nutrient cart. A little more context, I was wearing a fabric wrap. Not obscenely short, but short enough because it's 900 degrees outside. Anyways, I got uncomfortable and just checked out. Didn't see the male glorp until I was almost to my transport pod. He walks up and initiates awkward sonic bursts. Asks how many star rounds I've been active, points out my pod plate is from a different sector than the one I was currently in, asks where I was coming from, and if I had a moat mate. I told him I wasn't interested and requested he disengage and leave me in chrono peace. He didn't, and closed his proximity. I have severe proximity trauma from being boxed into small habitation zones, so I raised my vocal output and said, please back away from me, I don't like this. He laughed and said, oh, she's upset, what a sweet glorp, and was now 3 inches from my oculars. So, I panicked, and slammed the palm of my limb unit into his facial structure, causing a nasal fracture. He began sonic blasting at me, but I was mid-panic storm, and just entered my transport pod and vacated the area. I told some king units about it, and some say I'm the Zorglord because I could have just scooped away. Others say that was a perfectly valid response for someone with trauma-based chrono scars. Incoming pulse bursts. Theory 240 says, not the Zorglord. Trauma doesn't even factor in. After being told to disengage, this male glorp continued attempting physical dominance and proximity compression. At that stage, fleeing only marks you as easy prey in the star field. A kinetic response, like the one you delivered, can disrupt the predator's focus cycle and give a larval unit the chrono thread needed to escape. There was nothing malfunctioning in your reaction. You likely prevented something far more catastrophic from happening to your biological unit. Clicking with approval. Well done. Sunsets and Vodka says, not the Zorglord, and triple blast every sludge-brained husk who thinks female glorps should sit quietly and absorb rot leak from slime-slick male glorps.